Okay, so dito, sa number 1, nag-select lang tayo ng product name, size from product cart, then condition tayo sa subquery natin. Nag-subquery tayo dito. Then minimum of CID. Then grinop lang natin siya by product name para makuha yung mga primary. Then in order na natin siya using product name and sa size, from small to ito. So ito yung kinalabasan, yung result. Okay, okay, so dito sa number 2 kukunin natin yung August 8. So dito sa number 2 need natin kunin yung August, which is number 8 in month. Then dito select all lang natin yung lahat ng columns from products. Then nag-condition tayo sa month. Kinuha natin yung expiry date is equals to 08, kasi yung 08 is meaning niya is yung August. So ito yung result natin. Okay, so yun lang. So next is yung number 3, calculate the total sales from the product cart table. So dito nag-select lang tayo ng product name, size, then sinum up lang natin yung product quantities, then minultiply sa total, then binigyan natin ng alias. So ang alias niya is total. Then from product cart, group by product name and size. So ang kinalabasan niya is ito. Nakuha natin yung product name, size, then yung total, yung sum na base dito. Okay, so next is yung para makuha natin yung all records in sales, then i-group natin siya in sa kanyang sales date. Gagamit lang tayo dito ng select, then date method or function. Papasok natin yung date uploaded column, tapos binigyan natin siya ng alias na sales date, then kumuha rin tayo ng count all as num sales. Okay, so kinuha natin lahat ng record niya. Then from sales table, then group natin siya by date uploaded. So ang result niya is eto lang. So next is para ma-determine natin yung total entries based dito sa instruction, determine the number of entries in the product cart table. Bali gumamit lang tayo ng count, then binigyan natin siya ng alias as num entries, then from product cart. So ang result niya is num entries, which is yung column, then yung 11 na result. So yun lang, thank you.